Hi, it's Lisa Cuneo. Welcome to my scrapbook table. Today I'm taking a break from vacation pictures and using these summer fun pictures of a little girl named Anna. And I have this Creative Memories paper collection called Summer Denim. I was given this along with a package of embellishments at a crop that I was at on Saturday. And I really like these colors. They're summery, but they're soft, and that really appeals to me. So there you can see all 6 papers. My favorite one is the dark blue. And here's what I'm thinking. And I also have this cut file left from last month's 31 days of cut files. It says snap in the middle. I won't be using that, but I do like the Viewmaster wheel idea. So that's what I'm going to use, and I'm going to add some mixed media to that. I like that the cut files came in white so that I can do whatever I like with them as far as color. I used some Versamark ink and an old stamp. It kind of looks like burlap, and I don't want good coverage. I just want it to be kind of randomly on here to add a little bit of texture before I spray it with some inks sprays that I made myself during a blank to bold class last year with Janet Fritz and MK Gunn. So I'm using Distress Embossing Glaze. This is Speckled Egg. It's just the right color to go with these papers. And sadly, when I turned my camera off to do the heat embossing, I didn't turn it back on. So I don't have any footage of me doing the sprays, but here's the final product, and I spread those out just to check the colors before I decided that I was done, and I do like them. It is less bright in real life than it looks on camera here. Here's a close-up. And I end up cutting this in half, which I wasn't sure I wanted to do, but I do like it. So I decided to use the border maker system to add a scallopy border along that aqua teal color there. I don't know the name of it, but there you can see the one that I'm using. And the idea for the strips of paper that are going to go across the top and bottom of this layout came from a layout I saw in a Facebook group. It was by a scrapper named Lisa Red, and I asked her if I could scrap lift, and she said sure. And she said it was actually, her idea came from a sketch from Allison Davis. So I'm scrap lifting a scrap lift, I guess. And here's what that border looks like. And since I have 16 strips to cut out, not all of them will be done on the border maker, but I'm having 4 strips going across the top and bottom of each page, so that takes a while. I ended up cutting all of that out, and here are the strips that I've cut. I decided I wanted the yellow one to have a torn edge. I also toyed with the idea of inking the edges, which I usually do when I layer patterned paper like this. I didn't this time, and I kind of wish I had, but it's okay. And once I get one of them done, I use the placement of that to help with the placement on the other page. Also, I have to apologize. My phone must have shifted in the holder because this is crooked and it's really bothering me, but I didn't know it in time to fix it. So there you can see I have all of those glued down, which took quite a while. I've cut the cut file in half, and I'm deciding where I want it. I know I want the one on the left where I have it, and I'm trying to decide where to put the one on the right, and I really, really wish I had left it right there. I like that better than what I ended up doing, but hindsight's 20/20. There's nothing I can do about it now. It is what it is. But yeah, I do wish I had left it at the top. It's fine as it is, but I think it would have looked more balanced overall if I had left it at the top. I like this little pocket that came, and it has a half of a sunshine coming out of it, and it says pocket full of sunshine, and Anna is definitely sunshine in our lives, so I'm going to be using that. The flowers that I have there end up being on the other side, and there's a little tag that says sunny days. That's going to be over there on the left, but I do add the title to that. Excuse me. My Nouveau Deluxe is very close to being empty. I think I'll get another layout or two out of it, but that's going to be it. So I'm just putting some on the back of the cut file. And I had to fuss with it a bit. It's still a little damp, so it didn't want to move when I wanted it to move, but it ended up okay. And now I'm going to put the one on the right behind this narrow photo. And I do have two pieces of that ephemera at the top, but I end up moving the one that isn't the pocket and doing something a little bit different there. I had to make some adjustments because the cut file is larger in diameter than the photo is in height, so I had to cover up the piece that was too long. It ends up okay. Okay, let's see what's next. Oh, I added the awesome word there on the cut file on the left. So the title for the page is Awesome Sunny Days. I was happy to get that title used up. I'd had that word in my stash for a couple of years. Isn't it funny how you remember things like that? And I can picture the collection that it came from, but I don't remember the name. And I just tuck the sunny days just under the edge of it. Now I'm looking in my little cup there for some Stampin' Up! Dimensionals, because I usually keep some in there, but I didn't have any. I did find some though, and I tucked one under the end of that so that the end of the banner, Sunny Days, is sticking up a little bit. I backed this with Fun Film, which took quite a while because of all those teeny little rays, and I knew if I backed the whole thing, I had to back those or they would just fall down. So yeah, that took quite a while. But I'm happy I did it. I like the look when it's down. And I just have a label there covering the space between the pocket and the cut file. And I'll end up putting the date on that label. I have this heart that fits the color scheme. And it's going to go here, but I realize just because of the double matting on the photo, it needs a little bit of dimensional adhesive behind half of it so that it can lie flat. Otherwise, I think it would have sunk down and you could have seen the crease between where the photo mat meets the cut file. And that worked out well there. Eventually I end up putting a little brown swirly thing under it because I have brown, you'll see in a moment, I'm going to have brown on the left. So I wanted some brown on the right, and I'm pretty sure the swirly thing also came from Creative Memories, but I can't be positive. I'm fussing with those little backing pieces, trying to get them off. There we go. And now I think I work on the the left-hand side a little bit. I'm going to use a couple of these envelopes. Yeah, I decide to use the goldish. Oh, I have a sticker I add there. That's also from Creative Memories. There's a gold one there now. I end up switching it out for one that has some gold in it, but it's a different one. And I also use a tan one there. Like that. And I like those there. They give some balance to everything that's happening below the band of photos, so I thought that was a good idea. And I'm going to use that little tan pocket beside the cut file on the left. It has a little flower on it. I have some flowers there that are going to go next to the title. And my journaling, you'll see in just a moment, is going to go there on the right. I use this die to cut out journaling strips and then handwrite the journaling. And it's just about our day with Anna. And we went to see the gnomes down the street. We went to the playground and she learned to play Trouble, which was a big hit. She had never played Trouble before, so we had fun doing that. That brought back memories of playing that with our own kids, especially our son. And here's some close-ups. I'm really happy with this page. And it was fun to do today. Thanks for joining me. The still shots are coming up here in a moment, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.